Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a deck review. Today we're going to look at the new Fanangled deck from Tunnel Bravo. Tunnel Bravo is a small graphic design firm. They're out in Arizona and they are headed up by a gentleman named Stuart West. And if you'd like to learn more about them or their products, you can always check them out at tunnelbravo.com. This was the second Kickstarter attempt for Tunnel Bravo in their attempt to create the Fanangled deck. So they didn't have as much luck with it the first time around, and the second time, of course, it was funded, and this is the product. This is a really simple and clean and very attractive deck. The front just basically says Fanangled and made in the USA. The sides say quality playing cards, and the bottom has some ad copy about Tunnel Bravo. The back design is almost the same back design as the card, except for the fact that it has a red border, and there is a custom seal on top of the deck. So let's get into the cards. All right, with this deck of cards, you're going to get two extras. You're going to get your double backer, which of course is great to have for magicians. It does say the Fanangled deck on the top and the bottom, and it is a two-way back design. Originally, when they had their very first Kickstarter, the back design was different than this, and it was actually a one-way design. A lot of the supporters said that they would prefer something a little cleaner and a two-way design, and this was what Tunnel Bravo came up with. And I think it's a really attractive, very interesting design. You'll notice also that the white border is very thin, so that's really good for Magic. The second thing is, instead of an ad card, they made a card that has all the names of the backers from the Kickstarter project. It's a really great idea, and I bet you a lot of more people will come up with this idea too and use it. It kind of makes credits, I guess, as it were, kind of like what you'd see in a movie or a TV show. So it really kind of lets you know who all these people were that were the original backers of this deck. So that's pretty cool. With this deck, you're also going to get two full-size identical jokers. And notice in the corner here it says JKR instead of just J, which is kind of cool. I like that. And it's a very minimalist Joker face with the jester cap, of course, and then at the bottom of each tassel is one of the different suits. Your aces are all original, and they all have this same kind of repeated circle pattern that you see on the back surrounding each center pip. And so the three standard aces are all almost closely identical. And then the ace lastly says Ace of Spades at the top, and again says made in the USA at the bottom. Your court cards are all original in that they're not the standard courts that you see in a standard bicycle deck. They are original artwork, but they're very similar to each other. In other words, the jacks look similar to each other, the queens, etc., and the kings as well. The jacks have an axe to depict their face value. The queen has some sort of a scepter with a cross at the top, and then the kings are all emblazoned with a sword. And so that's how you can tell which card you have. And the red cards are similar, but they're just red. And the one cool thing that Tunnel Bravo did, sometimes you play with a one-eyed jack, you say one-eyed jacks are wild or whatever. The thing you'll notice is the typical two-eyed jacks, the axe head, the axe blade is double-sided, and then the one-eyed jacks, the axe blade is single-sided. In the deck itself, the pip layout is brand new. So Tunnel Bravo went over every single pip and redesigned it placement and appearance. So if you look at some of these others here, you can see that it's kind of a half-shaded pip, and the placement on them is original. If I can find maybe another one really quick for you, like here's the 9 and the 8. You can see that they're original in design and concept. Hey guys, I just wanted to steal the camera just for a quick sec so you could take a closer look at some of these beautiful cards. Of course, you can always pause, use your own computer controls anywhere you'd like just to get a more up close and personal look at these cards and just to see how stunning they are. That is the review for the Fanangled deck, and it's a really attractive deck. I don't know why it didn't fund the very first time. I've always thought this deck was pretty cool, and I been waiting a really long time since I was one of the original backers of the first project to get this deck in hand, so it's really nice to see it now. And kudos to Stuart West and everyone down at Tunnel Bravo for making such a clean and elegant deck. That's it for this review, and as always, you can like this video just so other people can find it faster. You can subscribe to this channel just to stay up to date on the latest in cards and card magic and to be entered into our monthly giveaways. You can also follow us on Twitter, which is twitter.com/magicorthodoxy. You can also like our page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/magicorthodoxy. Thanks. Bye.